Hi everyone, this is Kevin from Supernatural Selection. Are you an independent creator? Do you have a webcomic or an Etsy store? Do you 3D print things? Or are you just looking to get some word out for your Discordian cabal with social terrorism? Well, we'd love to help. And David, I believe you've got some details about how we can help.
Why, certainly. If you go to supernaturalselectionpod.com/contact, that is supernaturalselectionpod.com/contact, you can learn how to advertise with us.
That's right. I believe the rate is $2 per episode. You can't beat that with a stick.
Yeah, I mean, trust me, we've tried.
Yeah, that's cheap. That's literally cheaper than dirt.
Mm-hmm. And best of all, if you're not sure how to write an ad, we'll do it for you. We'll even record it.
Absolutely. Just let us know what you need in the ad, and we'll be happy to do that for you.
And again, that URL is supernaturalselectionpod.com/contact.
And now, back to the show. So, yeah. I kind of thought of a little, I am recording right now, but I thought of a little theme song for the show tonight.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna make Distraction Hole. You're gonna hear Distraction Hole. This here is Distraction Hole. Fuck you.
Yes, boys.
Yes. Hello and welcome to the Distraction Hole you've fallen in. I'm your host this week, Kevin, and with me this time are Mike. Mike, how are you?
I'm fine. I'm glad my back's not hurting like it was last night.
Oh, God, yeah, no, you're in some serious pain. And you're full of tacos.
And I'm full of tacos.
You're full of tacos. And we've got David. David, how are you this week?
I would love to be full of tacos right now.
That would be nice.
Although they're just a skillet and some taco shells away.
Yeah.
Or a restaurant if you
Yeah.
are not the Cuisinartily inclined.
Wouldn't it just be so funny if I fucking Grubhubbed something?
Like during the show, yeah, that would be very amusing.
Taco delivery.
Hello, I am the taco lady. I bring you tacos. I don't know what voice I'm doing right now.
Donde?
Donde the fuck? Yeah. So, it's been a little bit since we did one of these. We were going to do it last week, but my throat was awful.
Kevin was throat
You gotta
goat.
quit swallowing swords.
But they're so damn tasty, David. What am I supposed to do?
Sorry,
He was swallowing swords all right because he's throat goat.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
I am so much.
Good to know that Kevin is the throat goat.
Yes, I am basically. Man, we're having some levels problems here with the damn thing. Anyway, yeah, I'm the Nancy Reagan of the show. That's the important thing that you all need to know. So we're yeah. So distraction hole. What order do we want to go in? We never decide this show beforehand. So what do we say? Like me, David, Mike? Is that fine?
Sure.
Are we all good there?
Okay.
I might have a game by the end of this one.
Oh shit! Yeah, we really are doing a standard episode, aren't we?
Oh yeah, man, we're doing this Mike style. I tried to look up a game, but it turns out I was going to do Porn Actress or Cookie Company, but all the cookie companies have names like Hydrox and shit now. So there's only Lorna Doone left, and I'm like, it's too easy. I'll figure something out. So first off, right off the bat, crushing news shortly before we recorded. Fucking Sam Keith died. And that is highly upsetting to me.
Yeah.
So you may need to inform, because you had to inform me because I don't remember the name.
Yeah, and I'm gonna. So Sam Keith was a comic artist. I became familiar with him because he was the artist on like Wolverine's solo series, and sometimes Marvel Comics presents Wolverine. And he became best known for his comic at Image Comics, The Max, which became a MTV animated series, which there's a part of me that to this day is like, they made a fucking cartoon of that.
Yeah, that and Spawn. That was the other one that was kind of like a big, like,
Yeah.
we could do this?
Yeah, we can. This is a thing we can do. We can actually. Sorry, go ahead, Mike.
Spawn makes a little more sense. It's a little more closer to traditional, superhero. The Max, though.
The Max is like, okay.
Brer Lappin'. That was just weird.
Yeah, no, I fucking adored that show. It was, and somebody at MTV said, hey, you know what we should do as a cartoon? The show about a homeless dude in a magic land and
who's obsessed with some woman to probably an unhealthy level.
In all fairness, that obsession became explained. So yeah.
Oh, and don't forget the little weird dudes.
Oh, the Is?
Oh, yeah.
I love the Ises. Look, Sam Keith is like way outside my wheelhouse, but I've drawn the Max several times. I fucking loved that show and the cartoon. I collected the whole series run up until the second series. I didn't get a chance to really get into that because our local comic shop stopped carrying it because of the whole Mr. Gone origin controversy that happened.
Yeah, I never got a chance to really get into it. Like, I was able to watch a couple episodes of the show. I was able to find a couple of back issues when I was a kid, but, like, I never got a chance to, like, fully experience it.
Right. And that's, it's one of those things. And Sam Keith is one of those artists where it's like, I didn't like a lot of the stuff he did for Marvel, but, like, once he got his own thing going, oh, fuck, man, I'm all over it. Like, yeah, don't give him Wolverine, but like the Max or like even, the crossover with Savage Dragon, fuck yeah, I'm there. But yeah, no, I'm kind of hurt at losing him, especially given what he died from, which was, I think they said it was Lewy body disease, which is like the worst parts of Alzheimer's and Parkinson's put together. And that's
bad.
Yeah, that's why we haven't heard from him in a while, which I was like, fuck, why? Just why him,
Yeah, that's just fucking sad, man.
There's a lot of deaths this week.
Yeah. Who else was there, Mike?
There's of course, Chuck Norris.
Yeah, well, fuck Chuck Norris.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's still, a cultural icon, even as he's a POS.
Yes, cultural piece of shit icon.
One of the guys from Buffy.
Oh, yeah, Xander.
Xander.
Nicholas Brendan.
Yeah, man. One of our friends' kids was posting about that. She was, like, way into it and, like, met him a bunch. So, yeah, like, fuck.
Yeah.
And Mueller died.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
In the world of politics.
Beautiful obituary by the president, by the way.
Oh, fuck that asshole.
Would you? I wouldn't.
No, you know what fuck him with a Chevy.
So, Kevin, I find it weird that you won't want to say that stuff because you think the phone's spying on you.
No.
You'll put it out there on podcast.
I'm not saying that I do it. I just think, wow, wouldn't that be a thing?
Well, we are talking about Minecraft right now. I am.
What happens in Minecraft. I find it funny that earlier tonight you started to say something like that. You said, I shouldn't say anything because, because of my phone.
Yeah.
And here you just vomited out there into something that's going to be public.
Yeah, it's
well. The difference is this is entertainment.
Oh,
is it?
Yeah, no, it falls under parody.
Sure. Yeah, and we didn't say names. I'm actually talking about
Hervé
Villachez.
You want to kill a short person?
He's already dead.
You're talking about digging him up and killing him.
Ricardo Montalban.
Isn't he dead also?
Yes, he is.
You want to dig up the rich Corinthian leather?
Yes.
Finally, no one will ever say that I don't own John Larroquette's spine.
God damn it. Thank you, Fry.
That was Bender, bitch.
Oh, right. Yeah. My bad.
I saw a thing, but speaking about the lovely eulogy, is that I saw it taken. It makes perfect sense that, that just gives us permission to shit on a certain person when they die. Because, there's a lot of this, hand wringing about, oh, you shouldn't speak ill of that person. They died. And no, he did it first, so we can do it to him.
I'm just saying that there's a very good They Might Be Giants song I'm going to play when it happens.
Look, I'm going to play Dancing in the Streets and be, getting my groove on.
Look, I'm going to come out and say it directly. I'm glad that Adolf Hitler is dead. And I'm tired of keeping quiet about that.
Oh, damn, son. Damn. Wow. Fuck, my brains. I'm having a night, man. That's all I'm saying. I'm having a night. But
is it a dark night?
So, I've talked about, I've got this thing about obscure or not very popular late night shows that I've been a fan of for years.
Mm-hmm.
Craig Ferguson. Been watching clips of him. Actually ordered a shirt from Josh Robert Thompson, the guy that played Jeff Peterson on there. He had a shirt, and it's just Jeff Peterson's head glowing, and underneath it just says, "Careful, Icarus." And I was like, well, gotta get that. Gotta fucking get that. Then, on top of that, I went on Reddit because I've talked about Night After Night with Alan Havey. It was a talk show I used to like on the Comedy Channel. And it was Alan Havey, Nick Bakay, voice of Salem from Sabrina the Teenage Witch, was his announcer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, anyway, I'm looking around on Reddit, seeing, hey, any other fans? Yeah, there's a couple from several years ago. But this one dude apparently wrote into the show and was like, they sent me a bar of soap from the Mobley Hotel, which is a running gag. They always said guests of Night After Night with Alan Havey stay at the Mobley Hotel. And it's just the worst fucking hotel you've ever heard of. Their big claim to fame was home of the bottomless cup of Tang. And
this Tang has no bottom, wink wink.
But the thing that got me was the soap was in a wrapper, and on it said the Mobley, now with soap. with the city listed as Long Weasel, New Jersey. And I was like, God, I wish I'd written it now. Fuck. Oh, that would have been great. So I've been just living nostalgia for old late night talk shows lately. And I'm trying to think. There was something else I was going to talk about, Mike. What was it?
Weren't things simpler then?
They were.
Back in
2014, things were very much simpler then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm just sitting here in 2026, shagging and bagging. So, funny thing happened this week at work, which this is going to be a very rambly segment for me. I hope that's okay.
Yeah. Well, we'll endure.
Okay, good. Savory goodness. So, there's this woman that comes in the store, and Mike, I don't know your opinion on the lady.
She's kind of a pain.
Yeah.
She's old, so, I give her a little bit of leeway, but still, even old people need to, realize they're
calm their tits.
Being jerks.
Yeah. So this lady has become unaffectionately known as the banana bitch.
Okay.
That's Kevin's term.
No. That is a term that was universally come up with and accepted.
It's on the whiteboard in the break room.
I'm just saying, no one told me until this week. You never mentioned it to me.
Okay, well...
I would be like, that's mean.
Well, so a couple of my coworkers kind of co-opted that name themselves. And anyway, the name came from when one of my coworkers was doing a carry-out for her, and there was a banana peel, not in our parking lot, not in the grass next to our parking lot, but in the grass in front of our parking lot next to the busy highway. And she started bitching and moaning about how filthy our parking lot was, and someone should get out there and get that fucking banana peel. So, hence the term, the banana bitch. I have no fear of her hearing this. So, every time she comes in, she complains about the cigar shop next door. She complains about things in the parking lot. She
just finds a way to complain about something.
Yes. Yeah. And I had to do a carry-out for her this week. So I grabbed the box of crap and I'm walking out there, and she launches into how filthy the parking lot is. Look at all this trash. Gesturing at leaves. The nature things that come from fucking trees, which surround, she parked under.
Do you have a rake? You could take care of that.
I do not, but
devil's advocate here.
We have a service that is supposed to come out and take care of that stuff.
Oh, so it's their fault. Got it.
Yeah, I blame those guys. Anyway, this woman that complains about how filthy the parking lot is, she opens her back door, smelt in a very long time, hits me in the goddamn face.
Now here's the problem. When you say she opens her back door, and then you talk about a sulfur smell,
Yes,
I still don't know what exactly is open.
She opens the back seat door of her SUV.
Okay.
It is loaded like a hoarder's house. Now, on top of that...
Were there any leaves in there, though?
No, there weren't. But the sulfurous smell, she just goes, oh! Reaches down, picks up a sack with a dozen eggs in it and goes, that's where those eggs went. And I'm like, don't you ever talk about this parking lot again. You fucking monster.
Funny. That's funny.
My mind was blown. Like, I should have seen it coming, honestly. Of course, a woman that complains about how filthy everything is lives like a hoarder. It just, God, blew my fucking mind. Yeah. So, I've been writing.
Oh.
I finished the Goblin Bistro book.
Yeah, you've had a couple of milestones so far.
Yeah, I finished the first Aaron Apprentice book a month ago. And we've started on book 2. And I'm almost done with Goblin Bistro. And there is a sequel at some point. But, I finished another fucking book. What the hell?
Hell yeah, man.
And, I don't know. The only person that's read all of it so far that I'm aware of is Dusty. And she really likes it. So, she liked the ending and everything. So, it's still updating on Royal Road. We haven't gotten to the last chapter. But, I finished writing it, which is...
huge deal.
Yeah. Fuck.
I've enjoyed every bit of it so far. It's just I've fallen behind on goddamn everything right now.
Yeah, and that's
I'm looking forward to getting back to it though.
And that's understandable because I fell behind on yours. I'm caught up on Fang though. I've been leaving comments for you on Royal Road.
Royal Road.
Royal Road.
Yeah. No, I appreciate it.
Yeah, but I'm happy. I'm writing and books and shit, and I've made some friends too with the writing community I'm in, which is nice.
Hey, you got your first cosplay from the book, man. That's crazy.
That was mind blowing. Somebody cosplayed as Bandy, the main character, one of the main character's sisters from Goblin Bistro, and that was a shock.
That's neat, though.
I've never had anybody cosplay as any of my characters, so that's a new experience.
It's a huge deal, man. That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, I say that, and me and Paul dressed up as Coda and Jibo one time, but that's more of we just showed our true selves.
Yes.
Yeah.
You revealed your power level.
I did. It was over 9. No 1,000.
Nope.
Nope.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Nope. Mike, what else have I been doing?
I don't know. I'm not your activities coordinator.
Okay, that's fair. So, have I talked about
Would you like to be?
No.
Oh.
Unless it pays really well, and I know he can't.
Yeah, that's right. I can't. Now, did I talk about the Hot Wheel that Monkey gave me
No.
at all? Anywhere? Okay. Well, time to talk about this. So
Hot Wheels leading the way.
yes. So, as you guys know, I worked at Rose's for years.
I know it's been a thorny issue for you.
Ha 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 ha. Anyway, so Monkey is a trucker. And as such, he travels around the country, taking in the beautiful sights of America and what have you. And he goes to a lot of toy shows and flea markets and stuff because he's a big deranged man-child like I am.
Like, here's the thing. All of us are.
Yes. We all are.
No,
And-
the one day I just had that epiphany of, like, it's like 2 a.m. I'm at home, and like, I could literally go out and buy some ice cream right now if I wanted to, and it felt amazing to realize that.
Oh, yeah, no. The first time you realize I can drive up to the all-night grocery store and bring home whatever the fuck I want, i.e. candy.
So this man, he trucks across the country,
Yep.
and he can, like, go, he has disposable income, he's on the road, he gets access to a whole bunch of places that sell toys, so obviously, that's what you do.
He's kind of living the life, except that, you know what, I'm not going to go into that because I don't want to get him in trouble. It's mostly just stuff he's told me about, you know, commercial transport.
Oh, yeah, no, it's a nightmare.
Yeah. So, anyway, he will tend to pick up stuff for me while he's out, because I have known Monkey longer than I've known Mike. To give you some idea of how long me and him have been friends.
But not as
Intimately.
Continually.
No, continually. That was a period of time where a monkey dropped off the face of the earth for about, 8 years or so?
Several years at a time, he would come back and then, like, disappear.
I mean, that was the dark times, though.
Oh, when he was Morris.
Like,
yeah, no, but that's not his real name. That's just, you know, a name we called him to differentiate. Anyway, point is, he got his shit together. And, of course, I based Monkey from Coda's World on him. And ironically, I wrote Monkey out of the comic because I felt bad having him in there since our friend had vanished. So in the comic, when I brought him back, I made him a trucker in that storyline. And then the real Monkey comes back and he's a trucker. To which he's always been like, "What did you do to me?" But anyway, he'll get, like I said, I've known him for decades, and longer than I've known Mike. And he will buy things for me to give to me because that's what he do. And recently he brought me back like some old school G.I. Joes. He brought me back, you remember the Secret Wars toy line, David?
Sounds so familiar.
Marvel.
Oh, Secret Wars. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Which, they're naming a fucking movie after it now. So he brought me Wolverine. From the Secret Wars line. I used to have this.
Yeah.
And now I have it again. But the big thing that he brought me is a Hot Wheel. And it is very special. It is a 1992 limited edition of a NASCAR. It's the fucking Roses NASCAR.
Yeah.
It is driver Tommy Houston. Yeah, they went bankrupt with this shit. And yeah, so I've got it, and I always wanted one when I found out they existed. And the funny thing is, it's got the price tag on it. And it's like I'm sitting here going, yeah, okay, that is the Hot Wheels SKU, Department 70, Boys Toys, 92 cents. Yep, I used to use that gun. Holy shit. But, yeah, packaged the official 1/64th scale replica of the Roses race car. 1991 street model Buick with aerodynamic modifications, which means it's got wheels on it.
So how much was it, like, originally?
92 cents.
92 cents, okay.
It is
I'm trying to find, like, a single Hot Wheel.
Uh-huh.
It's 1/64 scale, right?
Uh-huh. Yep.
Okay. All right. I'm trying to see. Okay, Hot Wheels won't give me an actual fucking price. What the fuck?
Okay. I'm going to look it up on eBay. Let's see what it's going for, shall we?
Yeah.
Well, I know, like, the retail price of Hot Wheels is, like,
$1.
I think it's under
right?
$2 now. But, yeah, I remember, like, as few as, like, 4 or 5 years ago, I bought some for, like, 99 cents each. So
shit, I should start buying some Hot Wheels.
Yeah, no, seriously,
It'd
dude.
be fun to like just collect that shit.
yeah, I have
Okay.
a few like of interesting ones I've found over the years.
Okay, so one person is asking for $13. The rest are $5 or best offer
There you go.
for this thing. Hey, $1.99.
Hey,
Yeah.
almost the cost of an actual Hot Wheels right now.
Yeah, I know. If I sold it, I might could get one. But no, it's just great. I'm ecstatic to have this horrible piece of shit. The company was okay. Actually, Mike, you were right. There are two versions.
Yeah.
One has the number 6 on the side of the car. The other one has a Jiffy Lube logo next to the Roses logo. Isn't that fun?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, the Jiffy Lube one is worth slightly more.
Probably the rarer one.
Probably. And by slightly more, I mean
Like 5 cents.
$5, honestly. Okay. So, but yeah, no, I've got a very small collection of Hot Wheels I've picked up from like Kroger over the years. Mike and I will stop at the Hot Wheels every now and again if we have time. But, yeah, no, I've got a Roses Hot Wheel. And I was going to take it out of the package, but then when I saw, like, that price tag, I was like, I kind of need to hang on to this. Not for, like, a mint in box thing, but just, like, to keep it. So, yeah, I hate to say it. I'm kind of out of stuff. I haven't done very much. Any questions?
Hey man, what's got you off in your phone there?
Oh, just going through all the funny Mothman memes and supernatural shit posts I've been wanting to share. I just don't know where to put the posts yet.
Don't you know about the Supernatural Selection Discord?
We have a Discord?
Yeah, for years, dude. Where have you been?
Can people chat with the hosts and get previews of upcoming episodes and generally post funny shit as much as they want with other listeners?
I mean, if that's your bag. I mean, personally, I wouldn't do that, but there are even live streaming events for the shows there, too. You've been in a few. How do you not know this stuff?
It must have been my doppelganger. How do I get into the Discord?
It's easy. Just visit discord.supernaturalselectionpod.com. Now say that 3 times fast.
Well, that's perfect. Now I can share 3 terabytes of Hollow Earth memes. Get it? Terabytes.
Never mind. Forget I said anything. Just don't do that. You should definitely not visit discord.supernaturalselectionpod.com to join the Discord. Don't. We don't want you there.
Too late. I'm already posting my alien abduction fan fiction with the general chat.
Join the hosts and listeners of Supernatural Selection on the official Discord. Just visit discord.supernaturalselectionpod.com.
How do you stand in the whole sinners versus one battle after another debate that has roiled the film community because everybody's a fucking idiot?
So who won the Oscar?
It was one battle after another.
Okay, I don't know what that is, so I'm siding
That's the
with
DiCaprio conspiracy movie.
I'm siding with Sinners.
Okay.
It's a horror movie. It's
I haven't seen either, so I can't.
No, I've been like losing my mind over like social media and people like the worst thing to ever happen to film discussion was Cinema Sins. I swear to God.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I'm so mad at people like
2 what I understand to be good movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. But apparently, if you don't think Sinners is the best movie, you're racist.
Well
I
want to see it because it takes place in Mississippi, and I'll always do that.
So that, like, I don't like that argument because that says that, you know, a person of color movie always has to beat the one that has white leading roles.
And there's so many little factors to this. Like, a lot of people were saying that, like, Sean Penn being the character that he was in the film, like, he's actually racist.
Wow, this is like people not understanding how movies work, like how acting
it's literally
works.
that. Like today, for example, people are trying to cancel Anne Hathaway for using the N-word from a film 20 years ago in which she was paid to like rap to Tupac lyrics, right? It's just
Wait, what? Seriously?
Or like what I heard of the movie Furiosa, where the big guy got a lot of hate because, you know, he creeped on, you know, the young girl version of Furiosa. But that's an actor. He is acting. He's reading a script, and, you know, instead of seeing it as a mark of a good actor that he is putting that.
Yeah.
I went deaf. Kevin.
Sorry, Mike.
You did something to me.
Oh, shit. Sorry. Can you hear?
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
A mark of a good actor being that he could give you the ick with his performance, which is supposed to be there. You know, people just say, "Oh, he must be a real pedo or something." It's like,
I know.
It's weird.
Yeah, it's the same thing with like soap opera fans that like can't separate Eric Braeden from Victor Newman.
I do not get that reference.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's okay. Like people that can't separate that Bela Lugosi from Dracula. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair.
It just blows my mind whenever people say, you know, I hear that sentiment. It's like that's acting.
Yes, it is. It is in fact acting. And
there's a lot of stuff to this conversation, but like for the past, like since the Oscars, it's been nuts. Now, like it transitioned to people now being mad that Ryan Coogler didn't have a whole lot of queer representation in Sinners, to now we've got the Anne Hathaway thing where they're trying to cancel her. It's
What
and I
in
done
the fuck?
I had done a message. I had posted a message on Threads where it was like, I think as a culture we need to discuss the misguided literalization of fiction that so many audiences seem to be falling into.
Yeah.
And it's fucking evergreen because that was 4 days ago. Today, I was able to like boost it and be like, okay, so let's talk about the Anne Hathaway thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's like,
Jesus Christ.
Not every movie needs, all, so much queer representation. If that's not what the movie's about, so what? Like,
well, but here's the thing. Like, I get, like, they could, after the fact, yes, like maybe the I lied to you sequence where we see all of the performances throughout time and space, like clearly having like queer representation in the form of drag and that sort of thing, like would totally make sense for that segment. But like, just because it wasn't in the movie doesn't mean that like now the movie is bad.
And it's not a slight on the,
it's just
community.
Not about that.
Yeah.
Like, it would have been great to throw it in. Like, I'll say that. Yeah, like, absolutely.
Yeah, but like I said, I haven't seen the movie, so I can't say if there would be places. But even if there were places, maybe they just didn't think about it. I mean, they obviously had a message they were going for, and they maybe they just did. They got tunnel vision and just didn't see anything outside that.
Yeah, no, and like I think it's a good conversation to have, but when the conversation starts with
you can have a conversation about it, but
he's a terrible ally because he did not include the stuff that we now want to see.
And when you start, dissing, slinging mud, and being vitriolic about it, everything you can have a conversation about. It's when you start, just being mean about it and disingenuously arguing.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's I've been following that drama over the past week, and it's been very elucidating that like people just don't understand things.
And arguments have gotten like that the last several years. It's just everything's the end of the world.
Yeah. Everything's at so many extremes. So it's like just because like one battle after another won doesn't mean that Sinners is bad.
Yeah,
and just because you preferred Sinners over one battle after another doesn't mean that one battle after another is a bad film.
I mean,
we're talking about fucking Paul Thomas Anderson.
Yeah, so I understand the Oscars are basically the high school yearbook of the movies. Like it's a popularity contest, and studios get to choose which ones they nominate and all that shit. That aside, the nominees are still the 4, 5, or 6 best movies, as far as mainstream movies. Obviously, there's probably better some small Sundance releases and shit like that. But they're still for major Hollywood productions. They're still the 4, 5, or 6 best movies that year. They're still all great movies.
And what's throwing me is like, how the fuck did F1 get on there as a nominee for Best Picture?
I mean, I heard it's great. It's another one I haven't seen yet. I haven't watched a lot. I mean,
it's lately. Fun. It's fun, but like, yeah. Anyway, so I guess we kind of moved into my segment, Kevin.
Yeah. Do we want to go ahead into yours, and then we'll take a break and go into Mike's in the game?
Yeah. I know I started by asking you a question, but then all of a sudden it became its own thing. So
no, that's okay.
Did you want to throw anything else out there, Kevin?
Not really, except that like everybody just needs to calm the fuck down. We don't have to be outraged about everything.
No,
look,
there's too many really important things we should be enraged about, and this isn't it.
Yeah, look.
Don't you tell me to be fucking enraged. I'll be enraged when I want to be enraged.
All right, bitch. Whatever.
Fiction, and other arts like that, very important.
Yes,
but they are not in and of themselves the end of the world.
Yeah, let's talk about the Strait of Hormuz.
Can we not?
Oh man, this has been a wild ride so far. Anyway, yeah. So I've been kind of haunting the social media over the lack of media literacy. That's been very entertaining, just to be able to show, like, oh yeah, no, like this thing that I was talking about, it keeps happening.
Yep.
Yeah.
Billionaires show that, they have no media literacy.
Yeah. But let's see. So I have just basically been working. Like, that's been my existence. Wait, fuck, was it this week or last week? I don't even fucking know anymore. Wait, let me check my calendar.
It is March.
Okay, it was this week. I got a fun little opportunity at the college. They have the honors enrichment program there, and they'll do like different seminars for the honors students, where they'll have guest lecturers come in. I was a guest lecturer. The seminar theme was sports and society.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to do a presentation on 17,776 by John Boyce, which I absolutely love. That was a ton of fun. Whole premise of that is, in April 7th, 2026, everybody becomes immortal. There's no more birth. There's no more death. And then people live for over 15,000 years. And they just grow progressively more insane because there's nothing to do. So they start creating really crazy games of football.
I was happy to have contributed to this.
Yes, you did the activity went fantastic, by the way.
Oh, good.
But yeah,
good.
So I had a couple activities. One was to make a deep fried sports meme. And then the other one was to create your own crazy ass team and game of football. And what I came up with was the Hemet Hot Doggers, where the idea is that every player has to have a hot dog strapped to them, and if a coyote gets your hot dog, it's not an automatic down on the play.
Jesus Christ!
So that was my game.
Yeah,
Kevin, you sent me the Jackson Sadness Bears.
Yes, the Sadness Bears, because this city, oh god.
So for that game, I made it up. The whole game takes place inside the Eudora Welty Museum.
Yes.
And every time there is a down, somebody gets to pick a new room for where the goal is. So that was fun. But yeah, students came up with a lot of fun stuff. There was one that involved releasing live barracudas, and everybody's in a diving bell suit, and you also have a air cannon that shoots the football underwater. There was one about herding cats. If you get all the cats into your end zone, you win. There was another one where it was basically just you drive the freeway between two different towns, and you could throw spike balls at each other, try to take out your cars.
Nice.
Yeah, it includes, each team has like a position of a refueling truck. That's the only vehicle that is allowed to stop and refuel, because it has to refuel other vehicles on the road. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. The presentation went well. It was fun to kind of do that. Something I can add to my portfolio, I suppose. Haven't had as much time to write as I would like. I've mostly just been doing like pre-planning of the Cosmic Dash novel that I'm going to be moving into. I don't know, like, and then as far as entertainment stuff, I finally caught up with let's see what I catch up. Wonder Man, really enjoyed that.
Yeah. Oh man, I need to see that.
It's real good, man.
Film
it's
Gauge
real
said
good.
it's a lot of fun, and like he was shocked at how much he cared about what's his name?
Trevor.
Yes, Trevor. Thank you.
Yeah, no, Trevor's fantastic. Simon's fantastic. I've been watching The Pit. I also caught up with what else? I just wrapped up my anime. Tojima Wants to Be an Iron Kamen Rider, which I thought was a ton of fun. I really enjoyed that one.
Okay.
Let's see. I did think maybe we could talk about that Spider-Man trailer if you guys are game.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah.
You saw it, right, Mike?
Yeah.
I loved it. I'm very excited for that movie.
Yeah, it felt very Spider-Man, I thought. Mind you, it did get me kind of pissed at Marvel, just like their big thing right now is just, hey, what if we just like hated Spider-Man and made the absolute worst things happen?
I mean, but
not
that's
just
been
like,
going on with him for decades.
I know, yeah, but it's gotten worse since Brand New Day.
Yeah, which ironically, this is Brand New Day.
I fucking know what it is. Yes.
Yeah. But No, I mean, Marvel editorial like sad sack Peter Parker, and ultimately like audiences do too.
Some of them.
But well, also like they also give us like Ultimate Spider-Man, the current run where like he's married and has kids, right? And that's the best thing ever.
Yes.
But yeah. So y'all think Daredevil's going to be in it?
Yes, and I think he was
probably.
digitally removed from that last shot where he's leaping toward the hand.
Yeah, I'm thinking there's going to be a portion of the film where Spider-Man's just trying to protect Matt and Wilson
I
against
think,
hand ninjas.
here's the thing. I think, okay. When he's being slammed against the bus in the trailer, there's a girl with brown hair with white in the front that people are losing their shit over, saying, it's Rogue. And somebody local on Reddit pointed out that that's not Rogue. Rogue is from Mississippi. No one in Mississippi would be a Jets fan.
Yeah.
So
Also, she looks like a little too normal to be Rogue. You know what I mean? She doesn't have like the very pretty girl, but like she doesn't have like the Hollywood look to her.
Yeah. That being said, I hope we get a Rogue Carol Danvers thing going on in an X-Men movie, so we get an excuse for why she can fucking fly.
That'd be so fun.
When Kevin said that, showed me that picture, I was like, because I didn't catch that in the trailer. I was like, that's weird. Why would Rogue be in upstate New York? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, forget where they were.
Yeah.
I would be surprised if we got some like X-Men doppelgangers just to kind of remind us, because like it's got to be Jean Grey. Sadie Sink has got to be Jean Grey.
I agree.
Yeah. What made me most happy was seeing fucking Frank Castle and his fucking van.
No, what got me was that whole exchange between the two of them, and then when he went through the windshield, I don't know if you noticed, but he had a fist and then opened his hand and slapped Frank out of the van. Like he bitch slapped him.
Well, and he fucking did a Common Rider kick.
Yes, he did.
Like, holy shit, man. But yeah, like that Spider-Man looks really, really good. It's colorful too, which I like.
Also, we got a recreation of the cover of Amazing Fantasy, and I was like, it only took 8 movies, or no, it took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 movies, 4 of which were Marvel to get to that.
Well, they also recreated a couple other covers.
Yeah, I noticed that. Yeah, there was a couple of shots in there I saw. I was like, wait a minute, that's a different cover.
Yeah, no,
I'm just so happy fucking Boomerang is in it.
I'm happy at a lot of the shit.
He's like my favorite D-tier Spider-Man villain. Like, I love Boomerang.
Okay.
But he looks good. He looks like the comic Boomerang. So, but yeah, no, I'm legitimately excited. I like that they're going to be kind of adapting that whole thing where Spider-Man starts mutating.
Oh yeah, the body horror, the man spider, all that. That's going to be fun.
Like I think they're doing a good job of using this film as like a backdoor X-Men without like distracting too much from the Spider-Man-ness.
Without hitting us over the head with it, yeah.
Yeah, like I'm really looking forward to seeing like, oh, Department of Damage Control eventually hires a scientist named Bolivar Trask and starts leveraging Stark Tech to create these Sentinels and stuff like that. Like,
the Sentinels are actually here for cleanup. I'm gonna kill mutants. Yeah, something like that.
But I think it also would because if you watch Wonder Man, they do a lot of related stuff. I love the whole damage control arc that's been kind of running through the recent stuff. But like you get the sense that like the way that they can have damage control be a government entity without like implicating the whole government into like mutant stuff makes sense. Like damage control is like a rogue operation trying to keep itself open. And like I don't know if they're doing this on purpose, but it has kind of like a bit of an Ice vibe to it.
Shit. I need to watch that.
Yeah. Wonder Man's fantastic. Definitely worth it. The Josh Gad bit in it is just so fucking funny.
I heard about that. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm really looking forward to Spider-Man. Of course, we saw the Dune trailer, I assume.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I mean, here's the thing. Mike,
yeah.
You talk about your experiences with Duncan, Idaho, and people online, please.
So, So I've not read the books, but I've absorbed a lot. Kevin's told me a lot of, the books. And so I found it funny when immediately after that trailer came out, there were people posting, reactions of, how is Duncan Idaho still alive? What the hell's going on here? And then the people coming in and say, man, it's just because he fucks so damn good, to paraphrase that. Or, well, if you think that's weird, wait till he climbs the mountain.
Yeah, or trust me, this is only the beginning of many Duncan.
Or or something along the lines of just wait till there's more of them.
Yeah,
or you got to ask him a question. Would you love Doom? Would you love Dune if it's a worm?
Here's the thing. This goes back to when they killed Duncan in the first movie. Mm-hmm. Somebody that didn't know anything about Dune started a change.org petition to have them reverse Duncan's death, to which everybody's like, no, just wait.
Yeah.
Trust me. Just fucking wait.
And
then, I'm so excited about it, though. Yeah.
And I don't remember if I looked it up. I think I was looking up something, but, or maybe someone said this, but turns out the state of Idaho, I gotta look this up because I can't remember what it is. Their state motto is funny.
Idaho runs on Duncan,
and it's like Frank Herbert must have known that what their state motto was. Dang it! There goes slogan. It's esto perpetua, a Latin phrase meaning "let it be perpetual" or "it's forever." Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. Here's the problem I have with Fate, David.
Okay.
So we're getting good Dune movies, right?
Yeah.
And they're done with what I'm gonna call the sane portion of the series after this. And David Lynch is now dead. Because now is the time where you would want to bring him back for like God Emperor of Dune.
Yeah.
This is where he would shine. Somebody said, I think Film Gauge was like, man, they should get Guillermo del Toro for any that they do after this. And I'm like, oh, fuck.
I could go with that.
Yeah, because like just the sheer nightmare of seeing God Emperor Leto II. Holy God.
Yeah.
This is going to be some shit. But I mean, I'm going to see it. I'm not going to lie. The trailer did not get me super excited, but like, I'm going to see it because I want to see it. I don't need the trailer.
Okay.
But like, it's okay. Here's a trailer for something I already wanted to see. You've done nothing. It's like, I'm already on fire. You don't have to add more matches.
Like it confirms that it's more of what I liked.
Yes,
I think that's the effect of the trailer for me.
I agree. I think they're doing bits of Children of Dune in this as well. Mm-hmm. So we'll see how far they get into that.
Yeah. Did watch all of One Piece live action season 2.
I gotta start on it.
It's so good. It's so good. Like they did a lot of really clever changes. It really helps that they have almost 20 years worth of storytelling ahead of them, that they were able to kind of like start seeding stuff.
Yeah.
Some deep cut stuff. Really love it. But
have you seen the designs that Netflix submitted to the what's the name of the guy that created the thing?
Eiichiro Oda.
Oda.
Yeah.
They submitted designs for Tony Chopper to Oda. Mm-hmm. And it was a tiny bipedal actual reindeer in a hat,
which I kind of love.
But he was like, "You're missing the point. It is a living stuffed animal."
Yeah, yeah. They did a fantastic job with Chopper. Like one of my favorite Straw Hats made it in under like not they referenced the Straw Hat and they set up his story, but he hasn't actually like shown up as a Straw Hat yet.
Who's that, if I can ask?
Brooke.
Okay.
Yeah, Brooke, the musician skeleton.
Oh, right. Yes. Okay, I'm familiar with Brooke. Yes.
Yes. They did a good job setting that up and stuff.
Okay, so Katie Siegel's in it, right?
Yes.
So I haven't read that far into One Piece. Mike, have you?
No.
Okay, so that character, somebody posted a picture of her and that character that she's playing, and I'm like, okay, I love Katie Siegel. The character she's playing just looks like Geddy Lee.
Kinda, yeah.
So
yeah, no, it's fair.
Yeah, because every time I see her, or not her, but every time I see the character, I'm like, this mind is not for rent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The character's fantastic.
Okay.
And like she's great. Like brilliant casting there. Again, like the casting on that fucking show is on point.
I was gonna say the casting seems like it's been really good.
Yeah. But I figure I might want to talk about one more thing, but I'm gonna give you an option to bow out.
Oh.
So I will tell you what I want to talk about, and you will say whether or not you two wish to engage with this.
Okay.
So the most recent On Cinema at the Cinema Oscar special came out.
So I'm gonna say just go for it because neither of us is gonna understand it anyway, and it's gonna be funny me losing my fucking mind.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Mike, are you okay with that?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, this is that Tim Heidecker thing, right?
Yeah. By the way, did you get that video I linked you to earlier of Tim Heidecker talking they might be giants? And
sorry, mouth fucked by the Mumby again. Someone sent that to me already. I have yet to watch it because I was at work when you sent it. But I think it's interesting because it's like, wow, the Giants haven't really had a lot to do with Weird Al since he wanted to get them on his record label, and they were like, yeah, we kind of don't want to do that.
I mean, the conversation was super amiable and everything, and then like one of the guests who called in was like, this is like my childhood.
Right.
Yeah. And what you'll see when you watch that video is that Tim is wearing a wig. That is because he had to shave his head for the Oscar special as part of a plot line.
Okay.
So the most recent season of On Cinema, so I think I had mentioned at one point that Tim's character knew Heidecker because he changed his name. He changed his name to his former wife's son's name to memorialize him after he got shot for scamming girls for pictures online. At the son, right? Yeah. So knew he fell in with the Amato group. Eventually, he ends up kind of like it's pretty much elder abuse. He kind of isolates G Amato from the rest of the family, and now New is calling himself New Amato.
What the fuck is this show?
So they're now in a retirement community, and Tim is now shooting On Cinema at the cinema in the rec room of this community. We have, or I should say New is like trying to like keep the show going. Greg, meanwhile, his partner, his friend who has the, not even his friend, his like mortal enemy that he can't get away from. Greg is starting to pirate DVDs by dubbing them onto VHS tapes and turning them into movies. So it'll take like 5 episodes of Alf, and that's Alf Part 1. So he gets the seniors in on this.
Okay,
illegally copying media. So illegally copying media and then creating like VHS boxes for these. Again, he's like, Hollywood needs more movies. Well, you have all these TV shows. Let's turn them into movies because he thinks TV shows are an inferior form. He hates music. It's all about the movies for him, right? Well, so they're committing crimes in this retirement home, and then suddenly, G Amato dies, and the accusation that New has is that he was poisoned by a can of 75-year-old cream of shrimp soup that was a movie memorabilia from the Ma and Pa Kettle films.
Wait.
Yes.
Cream of shrimp.
Cream of shrimp, yes, from the Ma and Pa Kettle films.
I'm familiar with those. It's the cream of... that is a thing that should not be creamed.
So Greg gave that to Giamotto, and then Giamotto died, but it seems like actually what happened was Giamotto died of COVID because Tim was sick. So they have, and this is like one of the best things they've ever done, like right up there with the trial. They do a memorial service for Giamotto, and it was live streamed, and I was able to sign the guest book and everything like that.
Oh, you poor son of a bitch!
And they get kicked out of the retirement home. They're filming back in the hotel room again, and Tim's like, "No, I'm ending the show. We're not doing this. I'll honor my commitment to the Oscars special, but On Cinema no longer exists." And Greg's like, "No, you don't have to stop the show. I could just host it because that's the thing, right? Greg always wants to cover these movies." So we get to the Oscar special. And the big gimmick this time is that Tim, a.k.a. New Amato,
you're killing me with this, because every time you say New Amato or New, I'm like, what?
So he is producing an animated series based on the drawings that he and Giamotto used to do as part of the craft thing, which Greg had leveraged into illegally copying media to VHS tapes.
This is madness. That you're just describing madness at this point.
No, madness is next week. Tonight it's
The Cure.
The Cure. Yes.
Yeah. So there's a bunch of stuff that catches up. So at this point, Tim / New Amato has at least 2 dead children confirmed.
What in the fuck?
Well, this special reveals that his first wife from before the show, he got in touch with his son through Craigslist because he was looking for an animator and his son was attending Cal Arts. So they get back together and his son is animating this show called Doodle Dots that they're going to premiere during the Oscar special.
Jesus.
Now, here's the thing about the Oscar specials. New and Greg do not coordinate whatsoever, so they do their own insane random things. So while New has people dressed up as the Doodle Dots characters with a song and dance number, and he's counting down the premiere. There's going to be a website thing where you can vote on the premiere and everything like that. Greg is doing the 35th anniversary of Michael, dressed up as John Travolta's Michael with angel wings.
Okay, yeah, I was about to ask. This is the one where John Travolta's an angel.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Meanwhile, we find out that Mark, one of their frequent contributors, one of their frequent people that they manipulate into doing stuff, he had to have his larynx removed.
How can there be meanwhiles from all this?
Look, I'm a little tipsy right now, and I'm just hearing like the wildest shit that makes no sense at all. Like I have no grounding to this story anymore.
I'm not tipsy, and I'm experiencing the exact same goddamn thing.
So another subplot is
wait. He lost his larynx.
Yes.
He checked the lost and found.
Right. But so New is still convinced, like, hey, we're never going to do another On Cinema again. This time he's talking about how he has some explosive evidence of fraudulent behavior from Greg. And he's building up that case. So we also find out that now New is moved over into Lake Havasu, Arizona.
Lake Havasu!
With some random woman that he's, like, staying with, who has a couple of parrots that don't like him.
Parrots?
Yes, parrots. He also bought a boat, and then he comes back to do this Oscar special to premiere Doodle Dots. And then also Greg has his big Oscar finale. There's also the craft services this time is Have a Scoop. And they used to be an ice cream place.
Like,
but
have
now
a soup, but have a scoop.
Yeah, but they're no longer an ice cream place, so they now sell sandwiches in the form of cones.
Oh, like they do at Disney World. I've seen those.
Yeah. So, Tim takes a big bite out of a tuna salad cone.
Oh, God, that's what you were talking about.
Yes. So eventually they get to doing the Doodle Dots premiere, and it's awful. The animation is terrible. It's poorly written. I think what Tim Heidecker's doing right now is he's kind of... You know what happened with Butch Hartman doing that Oaxis thing?
Yes.
Like family entertainment. That's the grift that the character seems to be moving into now. They do a live vote on the website where you can vote for like how you thought the episode went. It got 1 star. New completely freaks out, tries to disown his son. He has an anxiety attack, and then he pivots to his big reveal that earlier in the season, Greg had seen Wicked 2 and said that Dorothy and Toto do not appear in the movie. But they do. So Tim ends up literally setting up a witch trial because they do a painstaking recreation of the theatrical setup where Greg was sitting. They put a GoPro on him, and they have Axiom, one of the people on the show, wearing a witch's hat in front of him because Greg kept saying, I couldn't see because the witch in front of me was in the way.
David?
Yes.
This sounds like if you took like a 5-year-old that came up with a story and then gave them like meth.
Yes.
And then they told you a story.
They literally spent 25 minutes on this witch trial, and it had the most amazing line from Greg. Like when he said he couldn't see the witch stood up. So then you have this panel that also includes Joe Estevez.
Of course it has Joe Estevez. Fucking Joe. Yeah, from Waterworld.
Determining if Greg did indeed see the movie. And it ends with him like smugly being able to show that, yes, I did see the movie. I don't think he saw the movie, but that's just me. But then like they do the kind of like post show for the Doodle Dots thing, and one of the Doodle Dots has this kind of sour expression on his face. He's a mascot, right?
Uh-huh.
So New's already pissed off, and he sees the mascot doing his thing, and he's like, "What the fuck are you looking at?" Attacks him. The mascot attacks back, snatches Tim's hair because he was on a Chinese drug called Warp 10 that made him very sick and made him lose all of his hair.
The fuck?
And he falls into a pile of tuna, and it ends with him just like miserable. It's great. And On Cinema will continue. This is supposed to be the final Oscar special, but because they made a wager on that witch trial, Tim has to keep doing it. I cut so much out of it.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
I don't even know how I feel.
Like I'd even mention that Manuel and Axiom are still having immigration issues, and that Tim's kind of like holding them hostage.
What in the fuck, dude?
Oh, and by the way, Axiom is still wearing that glove because he ended up giving his hand to Tim in an earlier season. Because Tim lost his hand.
Mike, how are you feeling?
It burns.
I taste metal.
Yeah.
You gotta watch it eventually.
Do I?
Do I? Yeah. That sounds like a threat.
Yeah. Wow, this is fucked.
Like, here's the thing. This has been going on for like 13, 14 years.
I know. It's amazing.
Like it's become a thing for a lot of Hollywood people to watch the Oscars special, which airs at the exact same time as the Oscars, by the way.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So it's become this thing where like a bunch of, people are just like, no, this shit's incredible. And they've been doing it for like 13, 14 years.
Good
just
God.
Online.
That's so amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, no, it is completely amazing. Now the Doodle Dots thing fascinates me.
Yeah, let me see if I can find a good picture of the Doodle Dots here.
Yeah, because like I just know of it from like I don't know what I know it from. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I don't know who I am.
Do you know what day it is? Do you know who the president is?
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay, it's not a stroke then.
Okay.
All right. I've got something. Okay, first of all, I'm going to send you a picture of Greg Turkington dressed as Michael.
Okay.
There you go. Check host chat.
Of course. Mike, you doing this? Oh, God. What the fuck is this?
That's horrifying.
This is worse. And what the fuck is up with the Stan?
I don't know. I want to see if you noticed it. And then here's the moment where Tim freaks out at Baxter, one of the doodle dots. What the fuck are you looking at?
The doodle dots are just kind of... It is a great shot, though. Not gonna lie, that's a great shot.
And then here's Tim Heidecker covered in tuna with his head shaved.
Okay, that's a lot less tuna than I was expecting.
Yeah.
Oh, no, they wiped a lot of it off of him.
You know what's bad is he looks like Andy Partridge from XTC. Oh, shit. That does remind me. Fuck. Before we move on with your thing, Andy Partridge's daughter is making music again.
Oh.
Holly Partridge is doing music again. She did a fantastic first single called Side Quest, and it is fucking amazing. This is new music. Oh God, do not post pictures like that while I'm talking.
I love Greg so much.
But anyway, the point is, it's somebody who is extremely talented that obviously grew up in a house with the guy that wrote most of the stuff for XTC. Mm-hmm. It is amazing. So yeah, Holly P is what she's going by right now.
Awesome. Okay, I do have one thing to mention.
Yeah.
Okay, so Giamotto died, and in his mourning, Tim has been continually using Grok. So he creates a digital copy of his father in the form of Grok Amato.
I see text floating in the sky.
Yeah, so it's written by New Amato and Grok G Amato. But the whole time he's talking about the whole thing of he created a digital recreation of his father, not even his real father, right? This old man he was essentially scamming. Oh, and then here's a picture of the POV shot from Greg, about the witch blocking the view of Wicked 2.
I'm looking at G Amato.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't get it.
So that's kind of an in-joke because when they moved into creating the High Network, there's a whole thing where there's a cryptocurrency called High Points, and they just invented some high earner called Giamotto. Then they introduced him as a character where he was like an old mafia guy who was trying to launder money through High Points, and relationship with the guy who's clearly losing his mind, and now you have New Amato, who is the son of Giamotto.
Christ.
But I also love the POV GoPro view of like the witch. It's like, yeah, you could still see the screen, and he's like, no, the witch stood up.
Yeah, I see the hat. I see the hat.
The most insane shit, man. The most insane shit.
Yeah, apparently. Well, I think it's time for a break.
Yes.
So I can both get my brain straight and empty my... What have you posted now?
Yeah, yeah.
The Michael Phenomenon.
It was a game called the Michael Phenomenon that they did.
Okay,
because Michael Phenomenon came out the same year.
Okay, I was going to say, because I was like, that's not from Michael.
Right.
That picture. No. All right. Okay, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, David won't be talking about this again. So...
maybe I can, I don't know.
Oh, we're gonna
come back to sanity.
We're gonna go into Mike's anime pulpit.
Oh, then we're not coming back to sanity.
No,
soon.
we are not. All right, we'll be right back after this.
Hey, Kevin here. Hope you're enjoying the episode.
Hey, who are you talking to, Kevin?
Listeners of our shows, I also want to let them know that if they're enjoying what we've been doing, they can support us on Patreon.
Oh, Patreon. Were you going to tell them about the early episodes? Also, Patreon-exclusive episodes that can be found there, too?
Well, yeah, I was going to do the
yeah, and then there's the other cool stuff, including art, merch for subscribers, like tote bags, hoodies, shirts, mugs.
Yeah, and
Can you believe people could support us for only $5 a month? You're definitely going to mention that, too, right?
I was. Support Supernatural Selection and the Distraction Hole on Patreon for as little as $5 a month. Visit patreon.supernaturalselectionpod.com to learn more and get started today.
And we're back. So, man.
I gave you the option, man. I gave you the option.
I know, but otherwise, how long of a show would it have been?
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
All right. Well, the good news is it's Mike's turn.
It's my turn.
Yeah, what's been up, Mike?
It's his turn down here.
Well, first I'm going to sneeze.
Riveting radio.
And then, yes. Well, you know, it was loud and surprising.
We should have gotten it for the soundboard.
Yeah. So let's see. So I'll start off with some anime. I've watched some animes since the last time we have spoken about animes. Some, I mean, none of them bad, I guess. Guess depends on what you're looking for, whether I could recommend them. But, one of them, so I started watching this show, and one, I didn't realize how, I thought it was going to be something along the lines of like Nagatoro or something like that, but it turned out to be a lot more risque than that. So it's a very odd show called, the English name is Please Put Them on Takamine-san. And so it's about a guy who kind of ends up in the thrall of the high school, you know, prettiest girl, president, all that stuff. But apparently she can rewind time by taking off her underwear.
I think I told you about this one.
Probably.
Of course she can.
It was in my list already, so, you know, I don't know where the thing, but I've only gotten 2 episodes in. It's, I don't know. It's all right, but it's a lot too.
It gets really sweet. That's the weird thing
I'm kind of expecting that, but
Yeah.
the fact that it starts out with her blackmailing him basically by, you know, threatening to have him arrested for, you know, violating her is, you know, not great, but
I mean, it's Nagatoro all over again, though.
kind of, yeah. Although this is a little more, the stakes are a little higher here because, you know,
Yeah.
it
Assault charges.
yes.
Yeah.
So I kind of only watched a couple episodes of that. I'll continue that, but it was a weird enough I wanted to bring it up because, wow, it's weird.
Get used to seeing that time travel animation.
Oh, God.
A lot.
God, yeah, no, that's awful. Like, it takes up like 30 seconds and they show it. I think they show it twice in the first episode.
Oh, my friend.
And yeah, no, I'm pretty sure you're going to see it at least once per episode, if not more. Oh, yeah. And it's the same thing. There's no variation. So it's just,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
Then the next thing, so I watched a little bit of that, but then I decided I wanted something a little more action-y and less, you know,
Etchy.
you know. So I watched the 2 seasons of that are out of, is it 2 seasons or is it more than 2 seasons? I was trying to not go. It's all under one. Okay, so it's 22 episodes. So I guess that's like 2 seasons, but it's Sakamoto Days. Maybe it's 1 season. I think it was 1 season that was broken into 2 parts is what it was. but Sakamoto Days. It's about a former, John Wick, awesome level hitman who falls in love and decides to retire, and he gets fat, and he runs a convenience store. But then, of course, his past catches up with him, and he can't stay away from the underworld forever. So, his former underling, I guess, finds him and really looks up to him and wants to be his protege and all that. And so it's fun. It's fine, I guess. I didn't have any problems with it. It's if you kind of like that, you want to see a fat man do awesome things, because he still got it. Although he does, I guess they explain it eventually, kind of, but it makes no sense. But then this is a world with people with low-key superpowers anyway. But he can instantly lose the weight if he exerts himself enough, and then
So he goes Super Saiyan.
and then overnight he can gain it back just by eating a lot, which is kind of weird. But
That's funny.
yeah, but it was his.
There was a anime on Netflix for a while called Silver Spoon
Yeah.
that had a character that was overweight girl until she needed to be sexy, and then she would just like drop the weight in like a night, and then like the next day be fat again.
And they kind of set it up because the underling that looks up to him, he's got psychic powers, so it's not like it's out of left field. From first episode, they kind of hint that there are people with abilities in this world that are greater than normal. But that's fun. Like I said, just a little more actiony. I'm most of the way through Mobile Suit Gundam Quicks, QX, however you want to say it.
I think it's Quacks.
Quirks.
Good
I believe
God.
I've heard that.
However you want to say it. It's the Gundam by Hideki Anno, the writer and director of the original Evangelion series. That's fun. I need to finish that. I just kind of got to watching other things, so I forgot about it. Basically, got 3 episodes to finish that. It's fun. I have a feeling that if you watched more Gundam, it might mean more to you, because I get the feeling that there's characters in here from other series.
Yeah.
Because they're like obviously characters that seem to have some thought put into them, but they're not on there for very long. So I'm like going, okay, what's the point of this character other than it feels like I should know who this is?
Yeah, it's one of those that I need to watch because I'm a Gundam head. So
Yeah. If you know a lot about Gundam, there's probably some people in there. So I saw the when there were first the promotional stills and stuff came out for the show. It looked really different, like a way different art style, very colorful characters. Like the main character, she has like very bright red hair, and but once I saw it in motion, it didn't look as different. Like it wasn't as stylistically odd as I expected it to be. Like it is a little weird when you see some of the same kind of style characters wearing the kind of traditional what's that side called? God, I can't remember. I don't know enough about Gundam. I watched some, but I don't know the what's the side called that have the Zaku?
Oh, Xeon?
Yeah, Xeon. Yeah, the
right,
Xeon Federation. See them in those outfits. But, and when things do, like, there's a lot of, like, heavy flashback sequences. When they flash back, it looks very much like traditional Gundam art styles.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so.
Interesting.
Yeah. So all the flashbacks look like they were better versions of,
The 70s.
yeah, old Gundams.
Neat.
Yeah. So it's a very interesting show. I don't know if this is the only season of that. I haven't, like I said, I haven't finished what's out now, so I don't know if that ties it up or if it seems like there's going to be more of that. Watch the first 2 seasons of, the English name is My Teen Romantic Comedy Snafu. It's, a high school drama thing, but the guy's this guy's weird. Like, obviously, he's meant to be like a viewer insert, but he's, I don't know, I wouldn't call him an asshole, but he's definitely not even pessimist. Like, he does not see good in anybody, and he gets put into this club because he turned in a career survey saying that he just wants to, stay at home because what's the point of getting a job, because this world sucks or something like that. And I don't know, it's, how can I put it, it's boring but entertainingly boring at times.
Like a sitcom,
sort of. I don't know if I like any of the characters though, because I don't know. It's very odd. Like, I don't know why I've watched 2 seasons of it other than, I didn't go watch anything else.
Well, I was gonna pitch 2 series to you.
Yeah.
So I would. How familiar are you with Kamen Rider?
I know of it. Have not watched any of it.
I think you would like Tojima Wants to Be a Kamen Rider. The first season literally it's done now, so it's 24 episodes.
Okay.
It's very, very funny, very goofy. It has a lot of nods to like Kamen Rider, if you know it, and it might actually get you into that because that's a whole world of stuff you can watch, right?
Well, I don't know if I have more things I need to get into at this point. Like, my plate is pretty full.
No, fair enough. Because I was also going to mention Sentenced to Be a Hero, which I've been watching. That's been pretty good so far.
I've heard of that.
It's the whole idea is that like the worst thing that can happen to anyone when they're accused of a crime is to be sentenced as a hero, because they are like the front lines, or like a Suicide Squad thing, and even if you die, they bring you back. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Mike did get me into one thing on Reddit. It's a subreddit called Obscure Music That Slaps.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's just like weird random shit from out of nowhere where it's like, this is badass.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. So I just would have decided to look at my anime list thing. See all the... Okay, so this... admittedly, this does... Okay, then you look at... which one is that? So I was looking at all anime. I realized that has all the completed series, so that's not going to be a good representation. Let me look at the list that is all the things I'm going to watch. That's okay. That's a lot. It's like 522 shows. Of course, some of those are, multi seasons or series of the same thing. So yeah, I've got like 560 things I want to watch just in anime.
Jesus.
Yeah. My Steam wish list looks the same way. Like, it's,
it's going to be terrifying.
Yeah.
When you finally finish that list.
Oh, look, the way they come out with stuff, that's probably not going to happen.
So you just got me wondering, I wonder how many games I have on my wish list. Maybe 14.
14. Huh.
Maybe. Yeah.
I haven't used Steam.
Well, if you go
regularly. I need to look.
If you go into your store, like at the very top, at the beginning of the store, next to the search, it has your wish list button, and it says how many are in your wish list. I'm gonna
I
let
have
David.
6.
6?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
but then again, I
6
haven't
sorry.
been able to use Steam for like years.
Oh,
I
yeah.
haven't, like,
Sorry, 16. I'm sorry.
Anyone want to guess? I'm going to let you guess. Whoever's closest wins a cookie.
284.
David?
I'm gonna do 283.
Keep in mind, I just recently actually did go in and delete some that are either, that have been removed from Steam or ones that I've looked at and was like, I probably don't want to play that. But my current wish list is 507.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Technically, I was closest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. There aren't enough games that I give a shit about.
Well, one thing that helps is that, some of them are VR. Like there's a Spice and Wolf VR. That,
Oh, shit. Really?
Yeah.
See, my problem is like I've got all these games already in my library, and most of them aren't Skyrim.
Yeah.
2 of the 6 games I have are no longer available on Steam.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Woo!
Yeah, Friday the 13th, the game, and Jurassic Park, the game.
Nice. Or not
Yeah.
nice, depending on how you want to look.
Yeah.
Kevin, there's one you should add. It's Ballistic NG. It's basically a PC Wipeout.
I've got one, actually,
Yeah.
that Paul bought me, and I never played.
It has VR, though.
I can't do VR.
I know.
It would make his tummy upset.
It's called Redout,
Yeah.
I think.
There's this one called Botany Manor, which is you just, exploring a manor and growing plants.
There it is, Redout Enhanced Edition. Paul bought it for me years ago, and fuck.
So this does kind of dovetail into my next thing, which was so the Steam Indie Fest was a couple weeks ago, and I played a lot of demos from that. And so some of the ones I played, let's see, I didn't play that one yet. So all right, so this one called have any of you ever played Vampire Survivor?
No.
I have not.
Okay. Well, there's this category of games. I don't know what you would call it. So it's kind of like, say, so it's they're roguelikes in that, you just keep playing till you die, and then you can get upgrades and then go again. But it's kind of like, I wouldn't even say Gauntlet, because in Gauntlet you could aim, but you have weapon effects, but you don't aim them or trigger them. They're all on timers. So like, say if you have a weapon effect that like has a projectile thing that like orbits you for a few times, that's on a cooldown timer, and it happens every whatever, and you get upgrades that decrease the cooldown or all that stuff. So you basically just are concentrating, moving around the enemies so you don't get hit, but you can hit them with your weapon, whatever your weapons and things. There's this one though called Antivirus Survivor 2003, in that it's just a cursor and all the enemies are like, the red circle with the X in it, or the, yellow triangle caution with the exclamation point, and it's all Windows themed. Like, you're trying to get bat files and exes and just moving your thing around a window. And it's like any of the other Survivor, series of games, but I was playing that, and that was a good time waster. One that I wish I had more people to play with, because I only played it once, but it's called Without a Hitch. Basically, you're a car that is going around salvaging other cars, and you could do it in a team. And I don't know, I'm trying to think of how to explain this one. You're just going from one point of the map to the other while you have to salvage a set amount of stuff and avoid these like robots. But it's one of those that's, a multiplayer game. It definitely feels like it's meant to be played multiplayer. So I wish I had more people to play that with.
I would offer, but like I've only been able to play like 40 minutes of it.
I
last
know.
3 weeks, right?
It's one. It's a game that would require a certain type. Someone that likes kind of this style. I guess I don't know. Microwave Simulator demo.
Okay.
It's weird in that it's definitely one of these kind of asset flip games. Like they just took a bunch of stuff from like maybe the Unity store. I don't remember which engine it was in, but you're playing, I guess, a streamer of some sort, and you're just putting random shit in the microwave and, getting money from donations for microwaving shit. And then weird effects happen. Like I did one thing where I microwaved a plant and like vines started growing all over the room and they stayed there for a while. And then I got enough money to finally microwave the disco ball hanging from the ceiling. And then like multicolored ghost people started dancing in the room. And
what the fuck?
It was very trippy.
And you thought On Cinema was weird.
Yeah, this is weird. Yeah. I will not doubt that this was an odd bird.
No, I dig it though. It sounds interesting.
Yeah, no, it's another one I played. I really want this game whenever it launches. It's called Outbound, in that you're driving basically a kind of van style RV around and exploring like the world and fixing stuff up. And your van, eventually you can like build when you set up camp, because it's like a camper van, and you set up camp, you're going to have your van fold out a little like house on top of it that you can expand and add like, stations to do all the crafting and stuff. But you can get in it and drive it around and explore the world. And you could feed berries to bunnies. So if you like feeding bunnies.
Huh.
Yeah.
What's that called again?
Outbound.
I've heard of that.
Yeah.
I think.
Let's see. Try to see what other ones I've played.
No, I've got a game I haven't played yet. It's where is it? Shit. I don't know why it's not there.
I played 40 minutes of Turok the Dinosaur Hunter today. Nice. And I was happy.
I bet.
Yeah.
Anyway, Manos, The Hands of Fate.
Oh.
It's like a Mega Man style shooter.
Oh.
Where you play as Mike.
Wait, me?
No, the horrible father from the movie.
You never had a dog.
Never had a dog. Exactly.
But the demo I've played the most out of, it's called Approximately Up. So it is a space building game so it's kind of like Space Engineers a little bit, although there's no like, at least in the demo, there's no like resource mining. You just kind of like complete missions to get more parts. But you build a spaceship, but you also like wire the spaceship. So you have to like lay wires down for all your components. Not like super in depth. There's only 2 types of wires, power and data. And, but you do have to you have batteries and you have to route wires from your batteries to all the engines and all your other instruments and things like that. Mm-hmm. So that kind of tickles a building stuff itch for me.
Yeah.
So I've enjoyed that.
Your Legoisms.
Yeah. Hold on a moment.
I'm just realizing I can actually start playing games on PC, but I don't have time. Like I have the capability of doing so.
Right. You just don't have
the time to do so.
Right.
And plus, I think everybody would be mad at me if I started playing video games.
No, we wouldn't.
Why aren't you writing? Why aren't you writing?
David, David, you got to have some fun sometimes.
I don't know. I deserve it anyway.
Yeah. Fuck you. You do. You sodden bitch. Now get back to having fun.
I'm looking and I'm like, what I really miss, and I can't justify it now. Is,
what's that?
Like MMOs.
Ooh,
So I was looking at Black
I
Desert
get that.
Online or Guild Wars 2. And I'm just like, man, I miss those days of just like having a big MMO to play.
You know what you ought to play? Power Wash Simulator.
Yeah, I should look that shit up.
It is really relaxing.
I'm trying to decide if that's like a console thing I should get or if.
It's on Steam, and it's much easier. Since it's an FPS, it's much easier to do keyboard and mouse
for people that are used to that.
Yeah, if you're used to that,
like some people aren't.
Like me, I'm used to keyboard and mouse. I actually kind of suck with FPS on controllers.
Now, if I start with Power Wash 2, do I miss any important lore from Power Wash 1?
Obviously.
Actually, yes, you do.
Fuck.
There is lore.
Shit.
But I don't think it's important.
It's not important, but...
Because it's very kind of like... So it's all in kind of text message format while you're power washing. So it's not like there's cutscenes and stuff. But
there is like... a progression of story that builds as you clean the new assignments.
Yeah.
Well, I will download the demo of the first one to see how I feel about it.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
So, other than that, and so watched Starfleet Academy. I'm not going to talk too much about this, but I enjoyed it, and there are so many people online that are dogging it. Like, sure, it's not the perfect Star Trek. It's a little cringy at times.
Mike?
There hasn't been a perfect Star Trek.
I was going to say, you know what else wasn't a perfect Star Trek? Next Generation.
Well, yeah, I know that, but what I'm getting to is like, it has its flaws, but there are people online who are acting like it is single-handedly killing the Star Trek franchise.
It touched my mother inappropriately.
These are people that hate Kurtzman with a passion, and he has, his issues. Like, Discovery was bad at times.
There's a lot that went into making that a problem.
Yeah.
And part of it was Brian Fuller.
And the first two seasons of Picard were bad at times.
I don't know. I've never found a Star Trek that I didn't enjoy to some degree.
Well, yeah.
Picard was just like Next Generation in that it didn't get good till the third season. So,
but like I said, there's some Discovery I like. There's some, all these other ones. And Starfleet Academy is this kind of the same way. Although, being only 10 episodes in the first season, it's very abbreviated. Like it does feel rushed.
I'm gonna say
longer
it,
and
man.
Cheaper. That's what
thank you. That's exactly what I was gonna say. We need like 20-something episodes in a season and like much cheaper budget.
You just have an entire episode set in the captain's briefing room. That's fine. It's called a bottle episode. We've been doing them for decades.
Look, I agree.
I was just going to say, film it at Denny's, pretend it's the bridge, you're all good. I'll take it. They
have the sets. I mean, the problem is that, ever since the JJ Baby movies.
JJ Baby?
Trek has felt
Star Wars.
They're just trying.
Also making it more action oriented.
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing. A little bit. Like Starfleet Academy only has like a couple of episodes that really have action in it, but it's all very cinematic and very like it. They try too hard. They forget that Star Trek started out, campy,
cerebral and campy.
Yeah.
Message.
Like it doesn't have to be an effects. Like looks the transporters are there strictly because
they couldn't land the ship.
they didn't have the budget in the first season of the original Star Trek for a shuttlecraft. So they came up with the transporters as a cheap way to get people off the ship.
Mm-hmm.
So in Star Trek's DNA is this kind of like make it cheap but make it good.
Kind of like MST3K, which we forgot to talk about.
Yeah. So yeah, so that's what I would say. These people have the wrong idea. If there's anything bad about the Kurtzman era, it's trying too hard to make it cinematic and make it ultra pretty and effects laden.
Make it cheap and dumb.
No, make it cheap and smart.
Oh, right. Sorry. I was thinking about me.
Yeah.
Cheap and dumb.
So,
the thing is, like that, like Star Trek used to hire people who weren't in the industry to.
Oh yeah, they had technical experts.
Yeah. Well, but also they would hire like science fiction authors, not like television writers.
Yeah,
exactly.
Diversify things.
So there are problems with this, but I think it's not the issue these people are taking umbrage with. It's not the captain / headmistress, master, whatever you want to call her, of the Starfleet Academy, how she sits in the captain's chair, because she kind of lounges in it, and that's not a problem. She wants to sit that way. She's in charge. But
she can do that.
It's like that seems that sir is unprofessional, and a Starfleet captain.
Mariner did the same fucking thing. Whenever Mariner was.
Hey, look, all I'm saying is they're just lucky they cut all those scenes of Riker sunning his perineum on the bridge.
Riker.
I'm sorry, but a Klingon being gay and wearing a skirt is just a little too much for me. Sir.
And that's why there's all those pictures of Klingons wearing skirts in Next Generation.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Everybody wore skirts in the Next Generation.
Men wore skirts.
The scant.
You had the scant. Yeah, that's what it was called.
I mean, it's just, and I know these are just people that are their outrage bait, but it's I don't know. People are just so pissed off nowadays, it seems like.
Yeah, it's the internet extremism and everything. It's like the same thing we talked about earlier with the Oscar shit, right? And it's not enough that I don't like your thing. I have to say it's dog shit, right?
Yep.
Yeah. But, and so, like I said, I enjoyed Starfleet Academy. Wasn't the best Star Trek. Would I wish it did things better? Hell yes. Like, so has Paul Giamatti as the big bad, and so he's basically in the first episode. He's in like a little bit a plot point of I think like the fourth episode, and like the last episode of the season is basically 90% him, which isn't a bad thing, but it feels like lopsided when all of a sudden he gets to ham it up and have all these scenes.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I love Giamatti.
Yeah, no, he's great. I think he was great in this, but it just felt, like I said, lopsided. Like,
Yeah.
And people have also like been mad, quote unquote, mad about the cursing in this show. It's like, well, one,
did you watch Picard?
Yeah, well, of course. They see these people. They call it all new Trek. So they hate any of that stuff anyway.
Let's look at the voyage home. Double dumbass on you, right?
Yeah.
Like, no, I can't believe Kirk said that.
So one, it's following mostly first-year Starfleet Academy students. So they're going to be rough around the edges anyway. Two, it's not on syndicated TV anymore. So, they can do that. Three, it's also kind of the thing that there's a fine line when, writing fiction, especially stuff that's set completely in a different world from, what the viewing audience is used to. You have two ways you can go about it. You can either create, because people are people, and they're always going to have, curse words as, idioms of frustration and things like that. So you can either use flavored language that people are used to and conveys the message.
Or you
that
make
you
up your own words.
Or you make up something that can feel weird, stilted, and pull someone out of the, suspension of disbelief and narrative.
Mike, what the frack are you talking about?
Yeah, and so sometimes when it's done well, it can become iconic. But I think 90% of the time, it really sounds like... Oh, I'm trying to remember now. What was the infamous one from Star Wars recently?
Oh. Din Farrick?
No.
Wizard.
No.
Yeah, when he goes, that's so Wizard.
No, that was another one. I can't remember now, though.
Oh, Poodoo?
No, that's Huttese.
McClunky.
Oh, that was... Yeah, somebody said McClunky.
Oh, yeah, what the fro was that?
Yeah, see, it could either be Frill or it could be a McClunky. So yeah, you can never predict which way it's going to go. So it's just kind of the risk you take. And I think just using regular curse words is like, sure. Because let's face it, this will take place, like, I think almost 1,000, like 900 years into the future, right? If you look at English from 900 years ago, if someone from 900 years ago teleported here and started speaking, English, we probably couldn't understand most of what they said.
Oh no, absolutely not.
I mean, English is this ever-changing thing, so someone 900 years in the future, who knows what the English from there, it probably incorporate a lot more loan words from other, languages, including, alien languages, just dropped in casually because people from that era will be used to it. They'll, have Klingon words dropped in, but you can't really do that all the time in a show we're watching because we wouldn't get the context. We wouldn't get the Darmok and Jalad at Tanagra.
Chaka when the walls fell.
Yeah. So it's
Darmok,
just
his arms wide.
It's just more arguing. It's been amusing to watch it, but it's also frustrating because I'm like going, you dumb motherfuckers.
Yeah, no, it's frustrating to see like what people have become regarding just entertainment. Like it's so polarized and extreme.
But entertainment, yes, but also everything. And also the other frustrating thing for me is I don't know how genuine it is.
Is it a real person or is it a Russian bot?
If these were real people's opinions, their real opinions, I would give them some leeway. But there's so many times it just feels either trolling, just, to get someone's goat, or some kind of weird psyop to sow division online.
Yeah.
I mean, so
because everything's politics now.
Everything is awful, and we have to make
is awful.
Feel bad about it.
Yep, pretty much.
Okay, so for my last trick, just going to talk briefly about a little nerdery thing I've been messing with lately. So
it's his ding dong.
Yes, it is, and it's fantastic.
No, I haven't. Never mind. Shut up.
So there's this little hardware thingy I bought recently and been playing with. It's so there
again,
is
his ding dong.
Yeah, it is. So there's this radio frequency spectrum called LoRa, LORA, which is a low-powered but long-range frequency that they make devices you can use on it, and depending on how they're set up, they can use a couple of different protocols. But the one I've been messing with is called Meshtastic. And so basically, the way I try to describe it is, if anybody has ever used a 3DS, it's kind of like how Street Pass was.
God, I missed that.
In that you have this little device. Your phone kind of works as the front end for it, like to where you can see messages and type messages. but the little device itself handles all the like transmission, and it has a, set radius, and anything that comes within that radius, it basically sends those messages. So there's an open channel called long fast, where you could put anything on it, and any radios within range that, are running this Meshtastic will get those they get all the messages, but they can read the long fast messages, but they can also be encrypted messages that only get passed on. Well, they get passed on to everybody, but only the intended recipients can read them. So it's just a distributed text messaging network using these devices that, you send the message off and it hops around to all these other nodes until it finds its intended recipient. So obviously here in Mississippi, it's a little slim pickings.
Kind of like Street Pass.
Yeah. It's like Street Pass. Like Street Pass was awesome when I went to Dragon Con, because I'd get so many hits. I could literally sit there and just like clear all the stuff, and my gate's full again. Get everybody in my gate and do all the games, and you could just keep doing that, back in the heyday for, hours.
It's so surprising there hasn't been an app that just kind of like replicates that kind of Street Pass experience.
Yeah, I think the problem is that a lack of like actual kind of direct device to device, protocol. Like, so if you want to do it on your cell phone, like, your cell phone has, Wi-Fi and cellular data. Like, if when you're out and about, whatever app would have to be able to like take over your Wi-Fi or Bluetooth and be able to like, and I guess, in an open device like that, that could be a very, bad security thing.
Unsafe.
Yeah. Could open you up to bad things.
Sure.
And man, I remember Swap Note in Street Pass. That was the best until people like started grooming kids.
Yep.
Grooming kids tends to ruin a lot of things.
Yeah, like the government.
Just stop. Oh.
Yeah, sorry, did I make that too real?
Yes, you did.
In Minecraft?
In Minecraft? No, we're not talking about Minecraft this time.
Well, although grooming kids in Minecraft goes together too.
And so does Roblox. Oh, boy.
Jesus.
Hey. Let's get back to talking about something else. Are we ready for a game, by the way? Or Mike, did you have some more?
So I was just saying that I mainly got it because I'm going to take it to Dragon Con and, mess with that. But there's a lot of nerdy people. And it's like there's no nodes here. I've connected to about 9 different nodes. None of them I've like sent or received messages from, but it's still, fun. I do want to build so the problem with one of the problems I have is that, my little node here is sitting by my computer. So all the houses around me, diminish its range, which its line of sight range, like if you're just an open field, should be about 5 kilometers, I think, maybe even 10, depending. But with all this clutter around me and everything, it really reduces the range to maybe a kilometer or 2. But still, that's, pretty good. It's better than, a lot of other protocols. But I do want to build a solar. And that's the other thing. A lot of people do solar powered nodes where like they take one of these little devices and put it in an enclosure with like a solar panel and a battery. And since it needs no Wi-Fi or anything, you just put it wherever you want, and people connect to it and it can become part of the mesh. But I would like to build one of those here at the house to maybe put up in a tree for range reasons.
Yeah, and for future things, just in case.
Yeah, I have, and it'd be interesting to see, because like, what are other people in this area using it for? Are they just like me, or are they just like messing with it, or drugs?
Yeah.
But yeah,
when they're gonna message you up.
Yeah. So
what are you wearing?
Just more nerdy things to waste money on.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what this podcast should be called. The
nerdy
money,
shit to waste money
pit.
on. Yeah. The money hole.
That's the name of the spreadsheet I use to calculate my bills every month.
Yeah, I bet.
Money pit.
That's why I call my butthole on a Friday night. Oh, sorry.
No, Kevin, that's the money maker.
Yeah, okay, sorry. Don't know what I was thinking. So, y'all ready for a game?
Throat goat.
Yep.
Ready for a goat?
It's time for a game, y'all. So, I've been, after the whole writer or IKEA furniture thing, I've been gun shy. So what I've got is a little game we're gonna play, where you guys get to figure out if something is. Hang on, I need something to take notes on to score. All right, we got Mike and we got David. All right, so this week we're gonna play. Question from Yahoo Answers or a question from a child? So, is this a question from a child who doesn't fucking know any better?
Oh, no.
Or is this a question from an adult with the mind of a child?
Hey, spoiler alert, yes.
So, let's get started. I'm going to do 6 of these, all right?
All right.
And if we have a tie, there will be a tiebreaker, unless you get all of them right, both of you.
Okay.
So we'll do this like last time. Let's see. Question number 1. In the old days, was everything in black and white? Is this a question from a child, or is this a question from Yahoo Answers from back in the olden times?
I'm going to say Yahoo Answers.
Yeah, definitely Yahoo Answers.
All right. You are both wrong. This is a question from a child.
But people on the internet are so dumb.
I know they are. I know.
Like, that sounds... Okay, this is a good game because that sounds legitimately like some fucking idiot would post on Yahoo.
All right. Yeah, well... Next question. Is it illegal to kill an ant? After that last one, y'all give that some thought now.
I don't think a child's going to be worried about illegality, so I'm going to say Yahoo.
Okay.
I feel like it's Yahoo.
You are both correct.
There we go.
Kids don't care about laws.
No.
So is it?
Well, the problem is the only answer shown is you stepped on a dog.
Huh?
So, yeah, that's interesting. All right. How do you unbake a cake?
Child.
I'm going to go with Yahoo.
All right, David, you are correct. That was a Yahoo Answer question. All right.
There we go. Why would a kid want to bake a cake, Mike?
They're curious. Say, hey, Mommy, you bake a cake. How do you unbake a cake?
No, that is a legitimate guess. I would have probably guessed that. All right, next question. Why do spiders run away when I fart?
Okay, that's a kid.
I'm going to say Yahoo.
All right, Mike, you are correct. That is a child's question.
Again, perfectly valid question for Yahoo Answers.
Yes.
At the same time.
Valid for both, which is why I love this. Let's see. Now, this one, you know what? I'm going to do this one, and you should both get this right. How was Babby formed? How is Babby formed? How girl get pregnant?
You sure it's pregant, not pregante?
I'm looking at pregnant.
Okay.
Yeah, Yahoo.
I don't think that's Yahoo. I think, well, yeah, but it's Yahoo. It's an adult.
It is a Yahoo. It is from Yahoo Answers.
Is it Yahoo Serious, though?
It is seriously from Yahoo.
Okay.
Kazooie is always pregnant.
God damn it.
I love that horrific bit of lore that Rare dropped.
Wait, what?
So there was a question of why Kazooie could, like, lay eggs
Yeah.
in Banjo-Kazooie, and, like, the developers like, oh, Kazooie's always pregnant.
Fuck.
It's because Banjo keeps knocking her up.
Good God. What the fuck? Okay. Here's our next question. Is there a spell to become a mermaid that actually works? That's a tough one.
Gonna say Yahoo.
I'm going to say adult as well.
All right. You were both correct. Now, looking at our tally, you were both still tied.
My whole strategy this entire time has been just like Yahoo. I don't think I've said child once.
I don't think you have either.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Let's see. This is the tiebreaker.
Okay.
Yahoo.
God dang it. Hang on one sec. Sorry, hang on. Last question is, where do thoughts come from?
I'm letting it ride. Yahoo.
All right. So if I guess Yahoo, we tie. But I have a chance to win or lose if I go with child. Guess tying is boring, so I'm going to go with child and, let the dice fall where they land.
All right, Mike,
Yeah.
you are correct.
Woo-hoo.
It was a child's question. All right. Do we want to do one more? No. We got a winner. That was kind of fun. Yeah, I gave you all the how is Babby formed because, I mean, come on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Classic.
That was a classic.
Why can't Metroid crawl?
One of the other questions from Yahoo Answers that I kind of wanted to do, but was just in all caps, how do I turn off caps lock? And, oh man, that was a good one. But yeah, let's see which ones I didn't do. Metal bands like One Direction. How do I take care of my pet potato? Why does my daughter ship things? What does shipping mean?
Turns out she's a postmaster.
And my absolute favorite that would have been a good one to throw either of you off. Do you think humans will ever walk on the sun? Because of course, only if we go at night.
Well,
and only if there's beer there.
I wonder if there's beer on the sun.
Well, you could have. I mean, obviously, I would have known the answer, but you could always have asked, why did people go to the space station? Do they have an office there?
Oh, God damn it.
I mean, this question was answered, Smash Mouth. You might as well be walking on the sun.
Indeed. Now, this is one I just ran into. Am I turning into Taylor Swift? I'm noticing that over the summer, my hair has gotten lighter. I also find myself singing along to country songs and have developed an attraction to the Jonas Brothers. Am I turning into Taylor Swift? Note, I'm a 30-year-old Indian man.
I need to write a story where Taylor Swift bites somebody, and it's a were Swift.
That's how you get Swifties. Turns
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, I am a 30-year-old Indian man. I'm sorry, that was not something I was expecting at the end there.
That was a good one.
Oh man. So guys, that's the episode for this week.
Aw.
We had a lot of fun. We talked about things.
We
and
laughed.
stuff.
We cried.
We-
We hurled.
I confused you greatly.
You fucking did, you son of a bitch. So Mike, have you got anything you want to plug? Okay. All right, David, do you have anything you want to plug?
There will be, by the time you listen, you listening to this right now, by the time you're listening to it, there will be a new chapter of Fang and Traceria up at hpcomics.com. That is hpkomics.com.
Yep.
Enjoy.
Yes, do so. It's very good. I love that chapter you did of God, what's her brother's name?
Oh, Garen?
Garen in the church. Shit, that was good.
Mm.
Like, seriously, that is the best chapter you've done so far, in my opinion.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Like, it's been neat to kind of do Garen having his own little quest.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Yeah, been interesting. Just head over to my stuff on Royal Road. Look for my name, Kevin Heyman, or you can find everything there, but also, like, look for The Errand Apprentice, and I Fell in Love at the Goblin Bistro on Royal Road. And read. There's a whole book and almost a whole other book. So, anyway, you're now free. You may climb out of the distraction hole. We will be back again soon to do more shagging and bagging.
Am I free to move
Is that
about?
what we're doing down here?
That's what we're doing in this hole, buddy. We're shagging and bagging. Mike, what was it you said?
No.
Am I free to move about the cabin?
You are free to move about the shagging and bagging cabin.
No wonder it's so fucking humid.
Yep, it's all that shagging and bagging. So, we'll see you next time for an episode of Supernat. Until then, we have a positive affirmation we got to do, right?
Yeah, motherfucker.
Shit.
Okay.
Don't die.
I'll try not to.
Don't let me down
I'll
on
just
this
do
one.
it out of spite.
Well, fuck, David. I mean, damn, son. What the fuck? I'm telling your mom. Hey, David's mom, I know you listen to this sometimes. Anyway, goodbye, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Mike? Gonna say anything?
I didn't talk about
The Michael phenomenon.
I didn't talk about Magic Grandma.
Magic Grandma?
Free run.
Oh, we'll talk about
yeah.
that next time.
Yeah, I got an episode I'm going to watch right now.
Okay, bye.